Well, a very good afternoon from the Banyan Tree. Well, today I've come over to the Banyan Tree. My wife is actually doing some work here. My wife actually has a salon, and part of the services that the salon offers, we do wedding makeup, hair preparation, etc. So today I'm lucky enough to be over in the Banyan Tree at the Laguna area. My wife's doing some work, so I thought I'd use this as a great excuse to do a little bit of filming of this stunning hotel situated in the Laguna part of Phuket. As you arrive at the hotel, you're going to be first of all greeted by security, and after security there is a long driveway which leads up to a courtyard area. The courtyard featuring 4 banyan trees. Of course, this is where the hotel takes its name from. To the right hand side is where the golf course complex is situated. So if you're looking at playing a round or two of golf, if that's why you're staying here, because there is an on-site golf course, there's also tennis courts over in that area as well. And then to the left hand side is the main hotel entrance, which then leads into the main reception area where you will check in and be allocated your room. Now, to be honest, I don't know the hotel's facilities in total. I don't know how many restaurants there are on site, because I'm a guest here through my wife working here. She's doing the makeup and hair for a wedding that's taking place today and tomorrow at the Banyan Tree Hotel. So this is the main reception area where you will check in. Beautiful centerpiece in the middle here. Really beautiful hotel, to be honest. But it is, of course, a 5-star hotel, so something that you're going to expect when you're staying in this type of hotel. There seems to be quite a few check-in desks where you can check in. There's also a large restaurant behind the check-in area called Saffron. I don't know whether there's more. I've seen a lower section to the hotel when I looked around quickly, and there is a restaurant downstairs that overlooks the lagoon, which has tables actually on the lagoon itself. So I'll try and pop down there in a moment and film that, but this is a very, very nice restaurant, overlooks the lagoon area. Not sure if you can make that out. Just down here we have some more tables on some decking that actually sits on the lagoon. So I'm going to go downstairs in a minute so I can get a better view of this. Next to the Saffron restaurant, there's a large bar area with seating. So this is going to make for a very nice place to sit early evening, relaxing, looking out onto the lagoon. Okay, I'm going to try and make my way downstairs. I'm not quite sure how I get downstairs because, as I said, I've not long arrived. I've had a quick look around, scout around. My wife's set up in one of the suites here where they're going to be doing the preparations for the wedding. So she's with her and a team of 3 other people. So as we walk down, this is a beautiful area that let me just show you this. So this is the reception area just down here. Which I've just left. We're coming down into this beautiful corridor. There's a boutique shop that sells clothing and jewellery here on the right hand side. It looks like to be some very, very nice jewellery inside. And there's also a gallery as well here. They look like they sell paintings, more clothing. So there's a few on-site shops. see if I can have a quick sneak through the window. Very nice. There looks to be some very, very nice items inside for sale. Okay, so now I'm going to make my way. I'm going to try and make my way downstairs if I can. I'm not quite sure how we get downstairs. There's another area on this level that I'm just coming to called the water court. So I've just seen there. This area is closed at the moment. I'm not sure whether it opens in the evening or it may be closed at the moment because of course we're still right on the end of the low season, just coming into the high season. I think this is part of the Saffron restaurant, so this would be the outer part of it. So if you want to dine al fresco outside, looks like they've got a large barbecue here that's covered up currently at the moment. And I presume, actually, it looks like they've got 2 large barbecues. And then downstairs we have another restaurant with more tables and a bar. You can see that it's all undercover. By the looks of it, these covers can be retracted. It's been raining, so they're open at the moment. I can actually see, I don't know whether you can make that out, in the centre of the lagoon there's actually a table and a chair. I would imagine if you're coming here and getting married, maybe that would be for the bride and the groom, special evenings meal or something like that. I don't know, or maybe a special. There's a couple of tables actually. There's one over there in the far distance, and then there's one right in the centre that I can see. An absolute nightmare for the waiter, I would imagine, going backwards and forwards by boat, especially if you forget something. But what a beautiful setting right in the middle of the lagoon. I would imagine there is also an on-site spa at this hotel. Again, I'm not sure. I don't unfortunately have any access to any of the rooms. There's a little ferry coming into the lagoon, a little tour boat. I'm not sure where that runs. I presume it runs to a few of the different hotels that are situated in the Laguna area. Of course, all these lagoons, or most of them, are connected to each other. As you can see, more tables and chairs right on the edge of the lagoon there, so you can take a meal, food, drinks, whatever it may be in the evening. Beautiful setting to have an evening meal. Okay, I'm going to try and make my way downstairs if I can find the access. I have got to keep an eye on the time. I'm sort of doing a little bit for my channel, taking the sort of initiative that we've come to the Banyan Tree, do a little bit of filming of the hotel, and also my wife's here working, so I'm going to do a little bit of photos for the website. My wife does have a website, so if you're coming over here and it's a special occasion that you're coming over for, maybe you're getting married yourself, or you've got an anniversary or something special and you want a makeover, maybe hair, things like that, my wife offers that through the salon. So go check out the description down below. I will put a link in there to the website. Okay, I'm struggling to find the stairs leading down to the lower part of the hotel. I'm just making my way back towards the reception area and see whether there's any stairs leading down. The only stairs I can find sort of leads outside, back outside the hotel, not down to where I need to go. A little bit of a maze, this hotel. There's quite a few corridors. I have no idea where they all lead. This looks like it's leading out to the pool area. I still can't get down to those restaurants that are on the lagoon unless I can go this way. But if this is the pool area, then we're gonna just make our way and take a quick look at the pools that they have at the Banyan Tree. I don't know whether they have just one large one or there's a few that's connected to each other. Oh, this is beautiful. Beautiful. Really, really nice. Looks to be quite a few sun loungers scattered around. Very nice. It looks like it's one large pool that's all connected together. Little bridges, under walkways and things where you can get to each section. Oh, this is beautiful. Of course, I would expect that for a 5-star hotel to have a very nice pool area. Of course, it's got bars as well, food area. I would imagine you could take your food in the morning here. Just oh, beautiful. Really, really large pool area here. Helicap. Very, very nice. So one large pool that's all connected together, little alcoves that you can swim into. Really nice, very, very nice indeed. So this is the aqua gym. So as you can see, machines, it's set in the water. That I can see a bike under the water just there, a treadmill. I'm not quite sure what this is. I think it's like a stepper machine, I'm not sure. Right next door to the breakfast area. I would presume this is the breakfast area. Okay, well, I'm going to try and make my way back down to the lagoon area where that restaurant was now. I believe I found the way along the driveway just over the back by the pool here. I couldn't initially find where the stairs was from where I was in the hotel. I've had to make my way back into this pool area, and then I've seen there's a driveway leading down to that area. I'm sure there must be some stairs in the hotel, but I can't seem to find them somewhere that goes down to that area. Okay, finally found the stairs leading down to the lagoon area. Looks like there's some bicycles as well that you can take out. Presume these are courtesy bikes that you can use either to cycle around the hotel, because it's quite large, or in the local area. Again, not 100% sure. Don't have too many details on this hotel, as I say. I've not spoken to any of the managers or anybody like that to give me some details, so I know exactly all the facilities on site that are offered by this hotel. Slightly better picture of that table that's set in the lagoon there. Makes for a very special evening meal right out there on the lagoon. Okay, let's go and check out the restaurant that sits and overlooks the lagoon. Just find out where we actually go into the restaurant area. This is the boat dock just down here. I presume if you want to catch the boat, the ferry, I don't know what it is, to be honest with you, that runs through all the various different lagoons. I presume there's a small shopping area in the Laguna as well, which I've covered before. I will link that video at the top of the screen. I presume it stops there as well. So we're just making our way down towards the lower restaurant. I'm not sure whether this is called the same or whether it's a different restaurant, the one downstairs, I'm not sure. But there's some decking that's actually set onto the lagoon area. The light today is playing havoc with my camera. 1 minute it's cloudy, the next minute there's bright sunlight. So I apologise if the pictures are not spot on today, but the sun's all over the place. So of course at the moment this restaurant's closed. I presume it's open in the evening. It may not be being used at the moment, as we're not right in the middle of the high season as yet. I'm not sure, of course, it may just open in the evening time. But I would imagine on the right night this would make a lovely setting for an evening meal. I will again apologise about the pictures if they're not 100%. The weather today has been very up and down. 1 minute very bright sunlight, next minute it's very dark cloud, and of course that's playing issues with my little Osmo. It's struggling to focus and expose the picture right. I can see that we're struggling a little bit. I understand there's other people staying here and I don't want to have a large camera. But this is a beautiful setting. I don't know if you can make those lights out in the tree, but I would imagine in the evening time this is beautiful. I've noticed a lot of lights in the trees surrounding the hotel, so I would imagine it's very pretty in the evening time. I'm going to have a wander around. I don't know where I'm going. It's quite a large hotel. Seems to be a lot of bridges connecting different parts of the hotel to different areas. I presume some of these areas have got the private accommodation in. I know there's some very exclusive villas as part of the Banyan Tree accommodation. Fortunately, I don't have access, as I've mentioned earlier. I only have access to the general hotel at the moment, but it is somewhere that I would like to come back and do some filming of the actual accommodation at some stage. Well, this looks like one of the private villas they've got. I can see somebody sitting just in the building here, the cabana, whatever you want to call that area, that's overlooking a private pool. And then I would imagine all this is his accommodation or their accommodation. I've also noticed that you've got all these these lanterns. Is it lanterns? Would you call them? The oil lanterns. They light at night. I can see that they're all running around the lagoon, so again it's going to look very, very pretty in the evening when when it's all lit up. Some more accommodation down the bottom. Of course I don't have access to that, so I'm not going to walk over there. Right, I'm going to make my way back to the main hotel. So this is the section of the Banyan Tree that covers the on-site golf course. So for those of you who are into your golf, then this is going to be a great hotel to stay at. Beautiful course just in the background there. What looks to be a very, very large golf course. I'm not quite sure how many holes the Banyan Tree has, but it certainly looks a beautiful course. There's also a restaurant that looks out onto the golf course. On-site tennis courts. Well, it's early evening here at the Banyan Tree. I've had to hang around longer than I'd planned. Basically, it's been raining this afternoon, so I've decided to stay at the hotel a little bit longer. My wife's working until 8 p.m. tonight here, so I've hung around because of the rain, but it's allowed me to do a little bit of filming in the evening. And as you can see now, the tree is all lit up. It looks very nice. I'm just going to have a quick walk along past the lagoon with this restaurant now that it's lit up. It's just starting to rain again now. I've come outside. It had stopped, but unfortunately we're having a few showers at the moment. What a beautiful setting for an evening meal when the weather's a little bit better than this. When it's not raining, of course, this would be absolutely stunning place to have an evening meal. Wow. Very, very impressive, this hotel. It's certainly a hotel to consider if you want to come and spoil yourself. If money is no object. I know it's not cheap to stay here. The rooms are very expensive. But what a fabulous place to stay. Just coming back into the main reception area. Just want to show what it looks like in the evening time.
Yes, sir. Bên em phạt với biệt đi. Làm chết tê đi quân.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's look around the Banyan Tree Hotel. As always, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. So until next time, I'll catch you on the next one.